Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Madison, and today I wanted to recap what happened on the 4th day of this summer intensive. So starting off, this probably was my least favorite day, and I'm going to explain why. So starting off, daily technique was the same thing, nothing new happened. And then after that, I had my lunch break, and my lunch break was obviously fine. And then I went to vocab. Vocab was interesting because we were doing it with younger kids, and we had to demonstrate some of the moves, and that was kind of fun. And then I had modern, and if you remember, I don't like modern. I don't like modern. I liked it a little bit more today, though. I will say that. And then after that, we did floor bar. I hated floor bar. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought you had to be super flexible. No, you didn't. You just had to have strong core. But sometimes it felt kind of, ugh. We had hip hop today. Hip hop today was pretty interesting. I found it kind of fun, and that was probably the highlight of today. Now, if there's something that you might have noticed, boys technique wasn't today. It wasn't. I didn't have boys technique, and I'm mad about it, because that's been my highlight this whole week. So yeah, the day just felt kind of bad. I mean, it was okay. It was fun. At least hip hop was. Everything else was boring. And yeah, that was the recap of today.
So, okay, Madison, you're about 4 days into your intensive.
Yep.
And so I'm sure you are learning a few things along the way.
Mm-hmm.
So what advice would you offer to young boys who are about to go to their first summer intensive?
Don't expect I would say maybe if you're with new teachers, be kind to them. Be kind to every teacher that you go to, because if you're kind to them, they're gonna remember you. If you also remember to work your hardest, and that not to give up. And you also have to dance in other styles too. Don't try and just do ballet. Try and go for other styles too.
Okay, so that was some excellent advice. So thank you for sharing that. Tomorrow is your final day of your first week.
Yep, it is.
What are you looking the most forward to tomorrow?
I don't know. Probably boys technique or maybe ballroom. I don't know.
So you're gonna get to do ballroom for the first time tomorrow. So that's
I'm
gonna be
doing it
interesting.
twice tomorrow, actually.
Okay.
Cause I have it's the ballroom for boys, and then it's also ballroom. That's the intensive. I thought it was jazz.
Okay.
So maybe you did just buy a lot of jazz shoes for nothing.
Okay.
But we might need to use the jazz shoes next time we go.
Okay. So we're gonna take a week off, and then you'll be back the week afterwards. So
Yep.
How are you going to stay prepared and ready to go back after being a full week having fun on a boat?
Maybe practice on the boat in my room.
Okay. Thank you for that. And do you have any special tips or hacks that you learned on how to get through a ballet intensive day? Is there anything special that you learned to do to keep your energy up?
Just try to have fun. If you have friends, talk to them, see how their day is going. If they're in the same level, then they're most likely gonna, you're most likely going to the same class, and make sure you just stay focused. And even if you don't like the style, I didn't like many of the styles there, in fact. I still tried to have fun, and I still was able to have fun.
Awesome sauce. Thank you for sharing some bits of advice and some tips and strategies. And would you like to say one last thing to your friends online?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay.
Bye. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe.